Howdy folks. Today we're going to go over the Sabbat E12, which I've already unboxed, but I'll just take the box apart real quick and we'll check it out. It's actually a pretty nice box. I've seen more expensive IEMs that had worse boxes, which is funny. And you got some nice literature in here. And mostly in Chinese. Did you get any English anywhere? Not so much. Oh yeah, no, there's English. It tells you how to pair them. That's cool. So they're Bluetooth 5 compatible. They got aptX, CVC 8.0 noise reduction in calls. Sounds good. And up to 6+ hours of playback time, and the case will charge them up to 4 times is what this says. Pretty cool. Now I've had these actually for a while. Oh, by the way, let's look at the tips. Lots of tips. All of these fit me, well, not all of them, but most of them fit me great, actually. The bores on these are tiny, and that actually works super good for me. So there are these. The case, oh, also, by the way, the case can charge wirelessly. So if we come over here with our wireless charger, we stick this little guy right there, and I don't know if you can tell what that says. Basically, there's some little lightsies blinking at us. I get 4 lights, and then the lights blink and tell you what charge level they are at. That's great. Dig it. Obviously, I have a wireless charger, so you just pop that on there, walk away, and you're good. Cool. So we'll open them up. Now, first off, take these out. They talk to you basically right away. They say they're pairing, and they kind of tell you what state they're in, which is cool. Each of them has a button on the tops, and that's key, and I'll tell you why. I've had IEMs, the TWS kind, that actually just had like a touch top where you just kind of brush it or touch it or do stuff with your finger. That drives me freaking nuts, because I mean, usually I'm adjusting these in my ears or doing something, and you touch that and like, yeah, I don't want to change my tracks if I'm just touching the thing. I want to click a button. So yeah, both these buttons do the same thing, I believe, on both. So one touch is like either play or pause. Two taps is next track, and then 3 taps is previous track, like what you would expect. I think, well, they all do have microphones, and they can be used for calls as well, which is excellent. And the quality is great. I actually called some people on them quite a bit, and everybody says they sound clear and sweet, so that's excellent. Ooh, so, yeah. Let's just come on in there. We're nice and close. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Here, we'll come over here. We'll zoom in. Looks like we're going to be right over here. Ah, hello. All right, check some tips. Nothing really special as far as tips go. Standard stuff. Whoops. Got these little shorty guys. But like I said, the nozzles are so thin that I have no problems getting a good seal with these. So, obviously to charge them, you just stick them right back. Let me just zoom out a little more. Just kind of shove them in the case like that. Yeah, and as you can see, they just kind of go in there. They got little lighties on them, which tells me they're charging. I think they blink, maybe blue, I think, when they're charged completely. It's been a little while since I noticed, but bottom line is I don't run out of juice on them, so I haven't really noticed. In any case, pairing with the phone, super easy. I don't even remember how to do it. It was just like so easy. I just did it real quick, and no problems at all. As far as cutting out range, they're fantastic. Now, I have an LG, right over here, LG G7 smartphone, and the Bluetooth on this is fantastic and works great with everything. And the problem is I can't actually tell if something maybe like compatibility issues. I'm not going to have it with my phone, so I couldn't tell you for sure about that. But looking on the internet, certainly better than the newer KZs that came out in terms of like cutouts and things like that. So I think they're good, and for me, I've never had a single problem ever. Matter of fact, just because they have buttons on them means you can, like, let's say you're not playing any music or you just got them in your ear to receive calls. They go into like a suspend mode or something. I don't know. When they're not playing music, they're not drawing a lot of power, because I had them like that for like 2 days, where I had them paired and I was taking calls on them, but they just lasted the whole time without having to be charged in the case, which is seems cool to me. So like, to replace a Bluetooth headset, these actually do a great job at that. Now, let's talk about the sound quality. I am a bass head, and these have great bass. Great meaning a lot of it. It goes deep. It's medium textured, medium to low, not super tight, and not super fast. But there's a lot of it, and it's extended, and it's pretty satisfying. And I mean, for a TWS, it's impressive. More than the KZ TWS that came out as well, more bass. The treble is not harsh or peaky, and not super extended, and not super detailed. It's there. It works. Okay. The mids, everybody's got their word for mids. I call these pinched mids, which probably means V-shaped, but it's kind of it's V-shaped kind of a lot. Now, once you stick them in your ears and listen for a while, naturally brain burn or whatever will make that sound reasonably good. And so after a little bit of time of listening to music on these, they sound actually quite great. A relaxing listen, shall we say. There's no peaky stuff going on. Plenty of bass. But like, if you compare AB to these to a higher end wired set of headphones, you can tell they ain't quite doing the right thing in all the areas of frequencies you might want. But for a TWS, I like them a lot, and actually I like them more than any other IEMs I've gotten so far, especially with the battery life for how small they are. There's no like loops over them to go over the ears. Just gonna show you that. They're light also, super light. Yeah, the form factor is excellent. They fit in the ears. There's no pointy stuff that's gonna hurt your outer ears. You got the button, which you can click. Yeah. Whoa, sounds like they're doing stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so I just played and paused that. Anyways, highly recommended. Not sure what the price is these days. I think they were about $70 when they came out, maybe 80. You can get them pretty much on Amazon, Linsole, all over the place. I don't know if you're going to find something that has the whole package like these do, meaning great battery life, great functionality, no stupid errors. Say like, if I tap that once, if I tap that the wrong amount of times, it calls people on my phone. That kind of stuff drives me insane. So those kind of things, no good. No cutouts. Case is well made. Tells you the charge level. Oh, USB-C. That's always nice. So the whole package, I'm going to give this like, we'll call it 7 out of 10, which is actually pretty high in my opinion for a TWS. Because in my mind, most of the importance of this is the functionality. The sound probably comes second. It's the kind of thing you want to be doing, like you're working out, you're riding your bike, maybe you're in the car, need to take some calls, maybe you're listening to an audiobook. They work great for that. So, and yeah, they're the best ones I've tried so far. So cool. Love them. Hopefully that helps you decide what you might want for a TWS IEM. And as always, have a great day.